Hello, Princess, and good morning from the Mason Jar, a brand new venue to Royal Caribbean, brand new on this ship. It is, I guess, Southern-inspired cuisine, like a place we all know and love. So, yes, I am here for brunch. It's just after 10, and working out good. I had a couple of breakfast snacks, so I am good and hungry. It is a cover charge, I think. We'll find out when I get the bill after ordering. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So, let me look at the menu and get started. If anyone's interested in trying the code, here it is. It opens in the Royal app on the ship, so who knows if it's available ashore. Let me know. I am ready to order. I have 2 selections, and looking at the menu, I will have to come back one more time for brunch to try everything that I want to. There's a few things that I'm sure they're quite good, not really what I want. 4 things that interest me, probably won't get to all of them today, so I guess this will be a dual experience, but we gotta get through this one first. Well, here we go. These are the doohickeys for y'all. They are saltines and pimento cheese and jalapeno cornbread with Cajun and whipped honey butter. Okay, so this is a pretty substantial starter. Actually, maybe not. It probably looks bigger because I'm alone. Does that make sense, or does that sound weird? I don't know. First, bit of business. The cover charge is $24.99 plus service charge, and apparently it's kind of all you want to order. I don't know. Maybe I'll test that out. Maybe I won't. Either way, the I guess the starters, the doohickeys for y'all, were fantastic. The butter's great. The jalapeno cornbread is great. Little less cakey, I might suggest, but hardly a deal breaker. However, the standout really is the pimento. Something I don't really get that often, but it is quite delicious. So that is the star of the doohickey. So course 2 has arrived, and yes, we will be doing comparisons. Course 1, these are the Smoky deviled eggs with pickles and peppers, crispy capers, that's something new, fried chicken skin, wow, they're using all the right terms, and dusted with paprika. All right, enough looking. Second bit of business, they only do a lunch service on sea days. On this sailing, we only have 2 sea days, so it's today and in 3 days. That service is booked. However, I did inquire, and they do offer open bar seating, so either at the bar or at the bar tables. That is my backup plan right now. However, maybe I'll show up super early. It should be when they open at 10 o'clock. Maybe a cancellation, maybe not. That means I would be seated at 10:15, which is now. Either way, yeah, I think I'm going to end up having to come back because, yeah, this is way more substantial than I expected. All of this is Mima's fried chicken and waffles. It is boneless, thankfully. Chicken sitting on top of 2 fresh buttermilk waffles with a side of warm maple syrup and hot honey. I don't know if the honey is hot, but it's hot. I will let you know if I remember. Alright, I kind of feel bad for Mima because I now know why Papa left her. She can't cook. Yeah, that fried chicken and waffles just was The problem was, other than like mass, the breading on the chicken, it brought literally nothing to the table. It was just like fried flour. There was nothing to it. I picked off a piece without syrup, and yeah, it was not anything that I would want to finish, so I didn't. Which means I'm gonna try something else. I will be back because there's 2 major things I want to try. So I'm gonna try something that looks really good, but I don't want all of it. Hopefully that will recover. Well, everything else is great though, so there's still a chance. All right, third bit of business, because I forgot to tell you about the Smoky deviled eggs. Yes. First, I did comment to the manager about what I thought about the chicken and waffles, and one thing I did let her know was what they really need to do is get headquarters to let the chefs do what they want. I think that would improve the situation greatly. For some reason, I really think the people in Miami are so afraid of offending anybody with food that they dumb it down so much, it always ends up so inoffensive that they might as well not even bother. Like I said before, it's always been cooked technically correctly, but it just lacks any kind of passion. So maybe let the culinary team do their job. I think it's gonna turn out really, really well. So the smoky deviled eggs, smoky or smoked? Smoky deviled eggs. Okay, those were great. Very, very light and very, very well balanced. And thinking back to other deviled eggs I've had, I noticed that a lot of them, they go way too far in some direction. There's either way too much paprika, too often way too much mayonnaise, gross. So they're very overpowered. And egg is kind of delicate, but these, there was no like breakout flavor, which in this case was very good. So everything was light and balanced and thoroughly enjoyable. Oh, and the fried chicken skins, ooh, that was a very special extra touch. I definitely enjoyed those. Just like I'm hoping this will, it is a short stack of the red velvet pancakes, which are mouth-watering, smooth and fluffy pancakes stacked high with sweet cream cheese glaze. Does not that sound awesome? Anyway, I say short stack because the normal order is, I think, 8 pancakes, and I don't want that much because I know I won't finish them. So I just asked for this, and of course, ask and ye shall receive. All right, I love red velvet, so maybe I'm setting the expectation a wee bit too high. And the red velvet pancake short stack turned out to be the perfect, essentially, dessert for my experience here at the Mason Jar. They were, in fact, red velvet pancakes, so +1 for that. Something I don't think I've ever seen, I don't think I've ever had. In fact, I will say that these are what I want the red velvet cookie sandwich at Studios to be. So, you know, that's better, actually. However, I will say, if they did serve a side of the cream cheese glaze, I would use it, as I think most people would, so keep that in mind as well. Other than that, wow, yes, glad I ordered it. Perfect ending to this meal. So, to recap, the doohickeys were amazing, the deviled eggs were great, the chicken and waffles, well, anyway, and the velvet pancakes, quite tasty. I will be back because there are at least 2 more items that I want to try, and not going to be today. So we'll experience those later. We'll see if they can, I don't know, recover at some points. Right now, I would say this is a cautious buy, right? But who knows? It's going to be make or break next time. Okay. Well, I'm taking up a table. I've been here way too long, so I'm going to get out of here and then say goodbye. Heading out, and this is the bar area where I may end up sitting next time just for the experience. Well, that's my first of likely 2, hopefully 2 experiences for brunch here at the Mason Jar. More hits than misses. Actually, I think 3 hits, 1 miss. But unfortunately, the main was the miss, so we will hope that they can recover. There are a couple of items that I definitely want to try. So I will be back on the next C-Day. No matter how, we'll make that happen. So I have got to go and, unfortunately, finish up some business. I think, like I said, I think you know what the problem is. Should be very quickly. Should not take too much time out of my day. An hour at most. But I'm still aboard this beautiful ship. Had some great food here, so that is why I continue, despite these seemingly huge problems. I am thankful for my problems.